Good evening everybody and welcome to this week's Talking Classics. Now on this episode we are going to take you along to our Sunset car meet. We're going to have a little look back on our most recent competition winners, but firstly I would like to give you an update on our restoration project, our Jaguar E-Type, which we are restoring for you guys to be a competition car. So most recently it's had its paintwork done, but now we are going to show you the next stage of the restoration. Brian, our trimmer, has been working hard on the interior.
Morning Brian. So what are we looking at here?
So this is the rear seat of the E-Type, this is the base, and then this bit is the squab which goes at the back, and that will sit something like that when it's all done.
So we've made the call to go with the red leather.
I think it kind of was originally red. This is slightly different, but it was a red to start with. So
it was
yeah.
Red on blue.
Yeah.
So of these original panels,
Yeah,
what are you going to be doing with these?
Yeah. Anything that we can reuse, we'll reuse, and then some bits come to us already made with the covers on and a new metal piece underneath. So you know, but these things don't. So these we'll put the foam back on, paint them, put the foam back on, and then we'll cover them in new material. So what I'm going to do is attach this to the metal frame. So we use these hog rings. So what I have to do is just fold the material over, usually double it up to make it thicker. Then we wrap it around the bar, and then put the ring around the bar. Like that to hold it on. Then we just work away.
Nice and taut.
Yeah, then we just work our way around the whole frame, doing it like that.
How much of this came already made to shape, or how much of it did you have to adapt and change?
It's just the cover that came. This is the original frame underneath. So we've repaired any springs that come loose. We've joined all those back up again. Put new foam on, which came with it. Glued that to it, and it's just a case of fitting the new cover to it.
So there was Brian working on the interior of our Jaguar Series 1.5. So that is a beautiful red and blue combo.
It's lovely. So we're progressing quite well with the car now. We thought we had loads of time on this car, but it turns out not so much time as we thought. But the key bits are now done. So as you see in the video, we've got the interior is now done against the blue, which we've got the sample over there, the spray out car. Put them together, it looks really nice.
Let's have a look, come and have a look at them. So it's really nice, the combination works really well together, I think.
And with the chrome work as well, we haven't really got any chrome here to put with it.
So what's the next step in the restoration?
It's putting it together now, that's it. So the chrome work is done, chrome work is on. The interior is probably, in theory, the last biggest bit to put on, or to put in, should we say. As you know, it's all done. So it's just a case of fitting it in. There's always going to be, I mean, when you can either make trim from scratch, or you can buy from companies like Aldridge Trim. Newton Commercials are really good as well, and they come as a package, but they don't always fit perfectly, because every single car is different. So there'll be a lot of sort of tweaks to do that Brian will have to do once the interior goes in. There's going to be certain bits that don't quite fit right. So we have extra leather to make everything fit right. But yeah, I suppose that's the next big thing, is fitting it, and then it's just a case of testing it and testing it and testing it and making sure it's all good. And you know, tightening up all of the nuts and bolts afterwards, just little bits like that really.
Is this the first full restoration that you've done here at Bridge that you've put up for a competition?
I think it might be.
It's really exciting.
So we try not to, with the competition cars, because we're so busy in the workshops, we try not to get cars that need too much work. That's not always the case. An MGB is a good example that came in the other day, and it's not quite to the standards that we wanted it to be. So that's a bit more work than we expected it to be. But yeah, full, in theory, what we call a restoration. Yes, this is the first full restoration that we've done to be a competition car.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive to do a restoration, that's the thing. So, you know, if you can buy a car that's already done and that money's been spent, that's a lot more beneficial than getting something which essentially, like we do most of the time, is get things that are an absolute wreck and build them. That's a lot more expensive. You do it for the love of it more than, you know, years ago you used to be able to restore a car to make money. It's not always that way anymore.
No.
But no, this is good. It's nice that people at home can be involved in this and choose certain bits along the way. I think the person who wins it then feels like they've had more involvement in the build of it. So it's quite an exciting one for us.
Yeah, really cool. And do let us know in the comment section what you think about the colour combination. We really love it, but we want to know what you think as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take you along with us to yesterday, because yesterday we had a lovely evening. We had a sunset car meet and it was so much fun, so we want to take you along for the ride. Hello everybody, you are joining us at the Bridge Classic Cars Sunset Classic Car and Bike Meet. All the cars are now starting to arrive, so please join us for a look around. It's really starting to get busy here now. The car park is filling up with some beautiful classic cars. And the bar has just opened. Lily is working hard behind me. What more could you want? Beautiful classics and a beer. Amazing. That's really nice.
We seem to do more socialising now than we do work.
You've heard from the boss, everybody. Get back to work. Now, I'm here with John English and he's going to tell us about his really interesting car. Now, John, I've not actually seen a car like this before. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yes, it's a Grinnell Scorpion. This one's from 1998. It's made by Grinnell Motors, which is a company in Worcestershire. The engine, gearbox, all the transmission is straight out of a BMW K100 motorcycle.
Oh,
so it's all together. There's no reverse gear, 5 forward, nothing in reverse. They do 1100 and 1200 versions of them as well, but this is the baby. But that's a nice little engine and it goes well. And it only weighs 400 kilograms, so for the 100 brake horsepower, that's all it needs for such a light car. We had a trip up to the Peak District last year and we're going this year. And we've also got an A-frame that bolts on the front and we tow it behind our car and go to places like Wales and all over that place. So we've been up in all around Snowdonia with it in there, which is really good up in the hills.
Yeah, amazing. It sounds like you've had some wonderful adventures with it. Well, it's really cool. Thank you so much for bringing it this evening. So tell us about your car.
I purchased it from New Zealand,
Oh, lovely.
but I kind of forgot to tell my wife. So,
How did that go down?
not brilliant. I got it on Trade Me, which is eBay's version,
Oh, I see.
and I said to my wife, I've got an idea, let's go on holiday to New Zealand. And we did. And halfway through the trip, the gentleman that sold me this car met me at a place called Hucker Falls, where I picked the keys up and then spent another 2 weeks driving around the North and South Island. So it was very good.
Wow, well that sounds like an amazing story. I'm sure your wife was quite happy that she got a holiday out of it.
She did. She liked the holiday. I'm not so sure about the car.
People are starting to head home now. It has been a beautiful evening with so many cars. Thank you so much to everybody who came along. And again, if you do want to come to one of our events, head to the events section on the Bridge Classic Cars website. And we will see you all very soon. Good night. That was our lovely sunset meet last night. Now that was the first time I was doing a sunset meet.
I was really excited for this one because we've never really done an evening show before, so I was looking forward to this one. And the nice thing as well is I kind of didn't work this one. We all get involved in working them, but because I had my little lad, I sort of thought, well, I've got to take a step away and see it like everybody at home sees it. kind of liked it. It was good.
Yeah, they're so much fun, and we always love having you guys here at the workshop or at our other events, so please do come along. So we've got some stuff coming up in the future very soon. So we've got on the 30th of July, we've got our big classic car show up at Bent Waters Parks, and it is going to be really cool this year. I mean, we're going quite big, aren't we?
It's a big one.
We're going big, so we've got music, we've got a DJ, we've got swing dancers, stalls, and of course, lots and lots of classic cars. I think there's about 300 cars that have already signed up, which is amazing, and we would love to have even more. So if you are interested in coming, do go onto the event section of our website and register to come along. It's completely free, and we would absolutely love to have you there.
And even if you don't have a car, I mean, that's key to mention that as well. Just come along anyway. I mean, the fact that it's at an old RAF airbase and you've got planes just deserted sitting the other side of the runway, it's really impressive place. So yeah, come along.
It's a beautiful setting for it.
Yeah.
It really is. And also, if you want something a little bit different, so if you like your minis and you have a mini or you just enjoy minis, we are also teaming up with the Riverside Theatre, and we're doing a Italian Job event where we're going to watch the Italian Job and have a mini car show outside the front with different minis. So that's going to be a lot of fun as well on the 19th of August. So do come along to that too. Earlier this week, we had 2 lucky winners for our first double draw in a little while.
In a while. And it was unexpected because the Stag's not supposed to be until the week after.
No.
But it sold out within about 3 days.
You guys absolutely loved the Stag. You really, really did, because it sold out so quickly,
Really
didn't
quick.
it? So we had a double draw of double winners on Tuesday. So this is a little look behind the scenes from a different perspective of our live draws. So have a little look at this. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Atelier building here at Bridge Classic Cars. Now, you are in for a treat this morning, because I cannot tell you how popular our Triumph Stag was. It sold out in 2 days. We are doing the live draw of our Royal Enfield Meteor 350, and we are also going to draw our Triumph Stag. Here it is. It sold out a week early. Now, I think it might be time to draw a bike.
Let's do the bike first.
Let's
We've got
do
2
it.
to get through, so yeah, let's
do
get on and
it.
do it.
Now, there was about 200 tickets left on this car, so there is a chance that we...
Bike again.
Oh, I said car again.
You're doing so well. It's the first one of the day.
So well. 3, 2, 1. Number 1153. We have a winner, Tim Goddard. So let's give Tim a ring and see if he answers so we can tell him the good news. Hello, is that Tim Goddard?
Yeah, hello.
Hi Tim, I'm Molly calling from Bridge Classic Cars.
Hello.
I'm just calling to let you know that you are the winner of our 2022 Royal Enfield Meteor 350.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's amazing, Molly. Oh, crikey.
We have 1 lucky winner this morning. Shall we make it 2?
Let's do the second.
Let's
So now
make
for the
it
Stag.
2. Now for our Triumph Stag. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Number 805. Dudley Clark. Dudley Clark, congratulations.
Well done, Dudley.
You now own a Triumph Stag.
Yes?
Hello, is that Dudley Clark?
Yes?
Hi Dudley, I'm Molly calling from Bridge Classic Cars.
Sorry?
I'm Molly calling from Bridge Classic Cars.
I didn't hear that.
I'm Molly calling from Bridge Classic Cars.
What's it about?
It's about that you entered to win a Triumph Stag. And I'm just ringing to let you know that you are the winner of our Triumph Stag this morning.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. Carry on.
Congratulations.
Oh, right. So what happens next?
So what happens next is we will be in contact with you to get this car delivered straight to your door, Dudley.
Oh, right. That's very nice. Sounds very good. What is your name?
Molly.
Lily?
Molly.
Billy?
Molly.
Billy.
Molly, M-O-L-L-Y.
Oh, right, Lily.
Yeah, nearly.
I can't hear you very well.
Oh, Dudley, I'll tell you what, we'll give you a call back in a little while.
Okay then.
Okay?
That's fine.
No worries, thank you so much.
Bye.
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 There were two very, very happy winners this week. So Dudley, bless him, we have spoken to him since, haven't we?
He called straight off the back of it, still didn't believe it. Obviously you didn't answer the phone, so I answered the phone and I had to explain who British Classic Cars were, the fact that he'd entered the competition. I think he remembers entering the competition, but he's still not convinced. So I think it will be when the car... I mean, to be honest, it was really good actually, because he sort of said, what's the catch?
Yeah.
Is there any more expenses that need to be paid? And I was like, absolutely not. You've bought your ticket, you've won your car, we will now deliver it to you. But I don't think he fully believes it until we deliver it to him. So, but he was great, really nice chap.
That would be so nice. What a lovely surprise for him when he actually gets it and was like, okay, it is real.
And I liked Tim as well, that, that you could clearly see he was at work, or hear that he was at work.
Busy.
So it was like excited, but kind of there's a room full of people here. So I have to pretend that it's quite cool. So yeah, it's a good couple of callers this week.
Really, really cool. It's always lovely to speak to the winners, and it's so nice to hear the kind of exhilaration in their voices when they realise, oh my gosh, it actually was me.
Absolutely.
When they're like, if this never happens to me, I'm like, but it has today. And we also have another car which is live on our website at the moment. It's a very, very special car. It's the car behind me. It's our Triumph Spitfire. Now, I'm going to hand over to myself now to tell you all a little bit more about what we are doing with this car and the amazing cause that we are raising money for. This is your chance to win our 1973 Triumph Spitfire, whilst also helping to keep these incredible lifesavers on the road and in the air. You can help us raise much needed funds for East Anglian Air Ambulance simply by entering this competition. By purchasing a ticket, you will help continue their vital work of saving lives 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Not only does your ticket support this incredible charity, but it also gives you the chance of winning our Mark IV Spitfire that has just over 59,000 miles on the clock. This beautiful classic car features a 4-speed manual gearbox and a manual soft top, meaning you can enjoy summer drives out knowing that you have helped save lives in the process. Head over to the British Classic Cars competition's website for all the information you need and to enter the draw. Good luck and thank you. And this, of course, is our beautiful Triumph Spitfire. Now, if you are a fan of the Triumphs, like the Stag, do not hesitate to enter this competition because it is such a beautiful car that you could possibly win, but at the same time, you are helping out the amazing charity of East Anglian Air Ambulance. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you next week for another Talking Classics. Good night.